Froggy Fresh pulled from Creator Clash 2 after recent behavior. Now, I didn't think, ladies and gentlemen, that we would be talking about Creator Clash. However, with what took place behind the scenes, this definitely needs to be discussed and called out. The official Creator Clash Twitter page announced that there's been a change in the lineup and Froggy Fresh will not participate in the event. Replacement for the Chris Raygun fight will be announced in the coming days. Creator Clash is an influencer boxing event spearheaded by the content creator IDubbbz that forwards all proceeds and purses to charities like the American Heart Association and the Alzheimer's Association of America. The first iteration of the event saw creators like Aaron Hansen, Dr. Mike, Justa Minx, The Odd Ones Out, and many others duking it out in the ring. While Creator Clash 2 promises more fights, bigger names, and to double down on the spectacle. Now, the premise behind the event being Creator Clash seems very freaking noble and respectable. It's a charity event. It's where a bunch of online influencers get together for a boxing event to raise money for charity. You would think that there should be absolutely nothing wrong with it, and on the surface, yeah, I 100% agree. However, when we get into some of what's going on behind the scenes, you guys will begin to understand why Creator Clash is starting to garner controversy. One of the new faces to grace the clash is Chris Raygun, who was supposed to face Froggy Fresh in the super featherweight category, but the official Twitter of Creator Clash announced that Froggy will not participate in the event and that a replacement for the Chris Raygun fight will be announced in the coming days. So you know what, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just let the cat out of the bag and reveal to you guys why this is even a thing in the first place. Get this, it was over a Twitter spat involving jokes. Yeah, that sounds really freaking pathetic.
On April 15th, if I don't hurt you beyond what anybody could have imagined, I will be so disappointed in myself that I will subscribe to Anissa's OnlyFans.
And it gets even worse when you begin to factor who it involves. So Keemstar tweets out, IDubbbz mother-in-law asked for I Am Froggy Fresh to be removed from Creator Clash. And attached to the tweet showcases an image where we have ourselves a couple of quote tweets from Froggy Fresh in response to the Pied Piper, who happens to be IDubbbz's mother-in-law. So the Pied Piper says he wouldn't have the fight if not for her. That's why, numbnuts. To which Froggy responds, Marine, IDubbbz hit me up to beat up your daughter's BF, LOL. And then we have ourselves a Pied Piper says, hope it's about replacing the imp. To which Froggy responds, better an imp than a pimp. Shout out your boy IDubbbz. Anissa, come get your mom. Now that right there was in reference to Anissa having an OnlyFans. So, you know, making jokes. And last I checked, wasn't IDubbbz like one of the kings of edgy humor? What the fuck happened to you, my guy? Oh, wait, yeah, no, that's right. You let your lady cut your balls off and put them in her purse. IDubbbz, man, you definitely changed, and it wasn't for the better. This is supposed to be your event. This is your show. Why are you letting a little joke ruin that? Why are you letting a little joke ruin what is supposed to be a charity event? Like, I hope you realize there, Ian, that actions like this is not going to garner a good reception for your event. Sure, a lot of people are talking about this. This is getting a lot of attention, but it's not good attention, if you know what I mean. Like, you would get so much support back if you let Froggy Fresh back on the card. Because here's the thing as well, is that this individual spent a long time training for this event, and just a few weeks short from this event, you kick him out. All for a joke. You gotta get some fucking ball. Oh, wait a second. No. Your balls are in your lady's purse. I forgot.
What's up, you guys? It's your boy Froggy Fresh. I going on to my Twitter today. What done I see? Anissa's mom is saying, hoping that somebody replaces that imp. Now I go on to Google to see what imp was, and they said it's a small devil. Now, I got saved by the Lord and baptized when I was about 7, so I don't know what she's talking about. But I can tell you this is a charity event. So if Anissa's mom is going to be coming up in here talking garbage about me when she don't know a darn thing about me, I don't appreciate it. We're trying to raise money for charity, If someone can come get her and take her home, give her a coat and take her home. Because I'm just trying to raise money. Thank you. Guess what, Internet? I got even more news for you. Something I didn't even say about last night. Anissa's mom also made another tweet at me. She tweeted, "Classic case of brain damage. Better have that looked at, along with your obviously shrunken balls." First off, when I did hit my head on them monkey bars, yeah, I did get hurt a little bit. But when I got the scan done, they said I was still smart. Second off, as far as with that second thing that you said about my privates, you have got to clean up your language. That is not good to be talking like that.
So those two videos I just showcased were both from Froggy Fresh, and this is in response to Anissa's mom, who had made some comments at him, which I find really interesting. This is a clear-cut case of dishing it out, but not being able to take it. Like, if you're gonna be getting yourself involved in banter and start dishing it out, you should be able to take it. If you can't take it, then don't get yourself involved in the first place. But it seems like with the combination of Anissa and Anissa's mom, IDubbbz had no other choice but to listen to them and remove Froggy Fresh from the event, all because he oh so dare crack a few jokes at her expense. Like, there's many people in the community, like, you can just do a simple search on Twitter. This is everywhere. But here's the thing, is that you have a lot of people in the community calling you out for this, Ian. They're calling you out because of your poor decision making in regards to this situation. This is an event that's supposed to be for the community. It's supposed to be for charity. So why not listen to the community and put Froggy Fresh back on the match card? The Twitter announcement about the change in the lineup was followed by a little bit of insight into the decision made. There has been a change in the lineup, and Froggy Fresh will no longer be fighting against Chris Raygun. We will announce his replacement in the coming days. With just 3 weeks left, the countdown to Creator Clash 2 has begun, reads the announcement. While the follow-up tweet goes more in depth about the decision, Creator Clash's goal is to make an inclusive and fun environment for creators and fans while giving back to charity. That has always been our mission, and Froggy Fresh's recent behavior does not align with that mission. We look forward to sharing this positive experience on April 15th. If that ain't the biggest load of fucking bullshit that I've ever heard. So, on top of using buzzwords like inclusive, you actually contradict yourself here, because you want to talk about fun, you want to talk about being inclusive, yet you exclude Froggy Fresh over a little humor. Ian, you're the same guy who several years back would use really, really hard and edgy words like the F word. And I'm not talking F-U-C-K, I'm talking a derogatory term towards individuals that are homosexuals. You've also said the N-word with the hard R. You've also said words like retarded, which is derogatory towards those with special needs. So, for all of this to happen from you, of all people, that is just beyond ridiculous. Like, I can maybe understand that if Froggy Fresh was to say something that was, like, way unacceptable. Like, I'm talking things that I can't even say in this video as an example. I can maybe understand if the situation was something like that. But over a mere joke of all things? Come on, man. Creator Clash already saw its share of lineup shakeups when IDubbbz was injured during his training and had to cancel. But this is the first time that a fighter was dropped by the event organizers themselves. Now, I also want to touch on this as well, because there's been some speculations regarding this as well. Possibly another reason why Froggy Fresh was dropped by Creators Clash organizers was because of his association with Sam Hyde. Now, he and Sam Hyde were both training together, and Sam Hyde is apparently like this mortal enemy of IDubbbz. So, if this is another reason as to why Froggy Fresh was dropped, because of him training with IDubbbz's mortal enemy being Sam Hyde, oh my god, like, I just gotta say, this has got to be one of the most saddest and pathetic transformations I have ever seen. And I say transformation because you went from being someone with your content cops serving out those L's like an alpha Chad, but now it's like you have turned into the complete opposite. Now you are taking them L's. I also want to bunch this in as well because it's funny and it's also extremely pathetic. So Creator Clash puts out their 2 tweets, but notice how the replies are disabled, so they can't even handle the backlash that they have caused. So yeah, I think that's enough Creator Clash cringe for one video, but if anything else happens, then I will most likely be making a follow-up video on this because honestly, even though I respect the premise behind Creator Clash, because it's for charity, okay? That is something that should be respected. But unfortunately, that is being tarnished because of really petty, shitty things taking place behind the scenes. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people. I'll see you next time.